All right, I'm getting ready to pass out your test. Remember, you can't have your phones out. You'll need a writing utensil, and all your answers should be on this paper. No talking. If you're talking during the test, I assume you're cheating about the test, and you'll receive a 0.
Can I have that bag? What do you think you'll need this for? You're not gonna pass the test anyway. But I studied. Obviously not hard enough. You fail at everything you try in life. And what are you wearing today? That looks ridiculous. Did you think it was okay to leave the house like that? Then why are you here? I'm your anxiety. I follow you everywhere you go.
Time's up. Time to turn in your test.
It'll be okay. My day will get better. No, it won't. Why are you still here? Leave me alone. You can't just tell me to go away. You can't get rid of me. Like I said before, I'm your anxiety. Well, I don't want you here anymore.
Oh, hey, are you all right?
You know, I'm glad you asked. I just had an anxiety attack.
Hey, I actually suffer from anxiety too. You're not alone. Talking to my counselor really helped. We can go walk there if you like.
I'd really like that. Thank you.
Over 264 million people suffer with anxiety almost every day. Don't be afraid to reach out and get help. You are not alone in this. Scan the QR code and schedule an appointment with your counselor. You do not have to go through this alone.
Anxiety is something that follows every one of us every day. It's the only thing that follows us no matter what we do, how we do it, or where we do it. But we all know how our own anxiety affects each and every one of us in its own ways. Today, we're going to visit some of the experiences from Harlem High School and see how anxiety affects every one of them.
When did you start to notice your anxiety?
After I came out in 5th grade, and once I did come out, nobody that I was friends with stayed my friend. Nobody talked to me anymore. I felt completely alone.
I've always kind of known about anxiety, like when I was younger, when I moved schools in 6th grade. My anxiety definitely started there, but it didn't start getting bad until this summer, I guess. That's when I was diagnosed and was put on medication.
I first noticed it during quarantine, just kind of being in the house alone, just really brought it worse sound. And then losing a friend last year around November-ish.
Probably when I first got into like choir and doing other performance related activities, like stage fright.
Causes, basically when I'm not on task, I feel like I cause a lot of my own anxiety. If I'm not doing like going to work, my schedule of like my daily life, it definitely stresses me out, or like my room's not clean. So a lot of it's kind of on me, but.
Public speaking, talking to people that I don't know, or adults, or people that I do know but rarely speak to.
The major thing that I worry about is my physical appearance in public.
When having anxiety, what makes it worse?
Just overstressing or overthinking about everything, or trying to do too much.
I worry a lot about my future, to be honest. Sometimes I think like, what am I gonna do in my future? What school am I gonna go? What am I gonna like do as my job or whatever? And it's like sometimes it's really scary. talking to people, thinking about what the actual current situation is, along with what emotions I'm actually feeling.
I feel like not talking to people makes it worse for me.
People who aren't patient, people who don't understand what you're feeling, because really the only person who can understand what you're feeling is yourself. So people who don't take the time to understand what you're going through.
I feel like there's two main misconceptions, like the first one being that it's not a real thing, and then the second one being it's like not really important or like you're alone in it.
People can think you're always scared all the time, and that's not what anxiety is, at least for me and for what I know most people who have anxiety experience. It's like something can trigger you and then you can go the whole day being anxious, or something can trigger you and you go an hour being anxious and then you're okay and you calm down. It's like very touchy, and it's not just a one and done thing.
Like, I think people, like you say, anxiety, or people who've never dealt with it, think like you're just mentally weak and then that you should be able to just like fight it off. I probably thought that way too, especially when I was growing up. There wasn't as much focus on mental health.
I think a lot of people, or especially like guys, they don't talk about like anxiety, or they think like it's not a thing they have, but I feel like everybody has anxiety and it's like affecting everybody the same, or like some people more and some people less, but
Anxiety feels very heavy, kind of like a pressure in your chest, I guess. Like the ocean's like laying on you, like laying on your body.
And I remember I had like this crazy like tunnel vision, and then like I couldn't like drive, or like I thought I was gonna like crash. It's so bizarre. I don't even know how to explain it, but like I felt like I was driving, but I wasn't in my body.
Overhanging sense of dread.
the time is passing like faster than I have time to react to it. Like I can't catch up, and like the time is going on, and like I try to like somehow get out of it, but it's like going on faster and faster. So yeah.
Things I use to cope with my anxiety are definitely music. I paint sometimes when it gets bad, I guess. And friends. I kick it with my friends all the time, every day.
I do this thing with my hand, like I'll just do a little circle on my finger, or I'll just like count backwards in my head to 10, or from 10 to 0.
Even just talking about it, honestly. I hate to be the person that's like, talk to people, because it'll be okay. Because like, it's not what you want to hear, but it does honestly make things a lot better when you reach out and you like, are like, hey, I'm feeling a little iffy today. Somebody want to like, talk to me, hang out a little bit, I don't know.